Welcome back to Harkia Pilates. Today I have a Pilates workout for you to help relieve and prevent lower back pain in pregnancy. If you are experiencing lower back pain, it's always a good idea to see a physiotherapist or an osteopath. Let's get started in your cat and cow position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Drop your belly down, look up towards the ceiling, and then arch your back. Moving with your breath, rocking your pelvis back and forth. Relaxing your belly as you look up. Rolling through your spine. Find neutral. Bring your left ear towards your left hip, center, and then to the other side. Almost like we're wagging a tail behind us. Find center now. Start to lift up through your core, wrapping around your abdominals, and then release your belly down. So imagine you have a corset around your tummy and you're wrapping around that belly, wrapping around your baby, and then release back down. You might like to add a pelvic floor lift in here as well. Lift up through your core and your pelvic floor, release back down. So your pelvis should be staying in neutral. It's just a lift through your core and pelvic floor, and then release everything. Last few breaths. Find neutral now. Tuck your toes. Start to lift and hover your knees off the mat. Release back down. Pressing through your hands, lift and hover. Lower down. Really think about keeping your ribs down towards your hips, wrapping around your core. Exhale to lift. Inhale to release back down. Let's add in a pelvic floor lift. So when we lift our knees up, lift up through your pelvic floor, release back down with control. Check you haven't collapsed in your lower back and in your chest. Last 3, 2, and last 1. Release down, find neutral, untuck your toes, lift your left arm up to shoulder height, release down. Lift your right arm up. Engage your core to prevent any rocking through your pelvis. Pause your arms. Now release your left leg to hip height. Release back down with control. Move to your right side. Imagine you have a teacup on your lower back and it's not rocking around. Draw your ribs down towards your hips to prevent rocking through your pelvis. Exhale to lift. Inhale to release. Let's now do our opposite arm to leg extension. Extending long, thinking about length rather than height with your arm and leg. Using your balance and your core to keep you stable. Let's hold one side now, pulsing in your top range of movement. Keep your ribs drawn down towards your hips. Wrap around your baby with your abdominals. Last 3, 2, and 1. Switch to the other side. Pulsing in your top range of movement. Try not to rock around in your pelvis. Last 3, 2, and 1. Releasing down. Lie down onto your right side with your right forearm underneath your shoulder. Stack your knees so they're in line with your body. Lift up through your shoulder, keeping it away from your ear, and then lift your hips off the mat, lowering back down. Lift up, lower down. Feeling a squeeze through your right side waist in your oblique as you lift up and lower. If you'd like to add on, you can lift your top arm up and start to rainbow your arm over as you lower your hips. When we get to the top next time, let's release your arm underneath, looking down towards your right shoulder, and then lift up, lower the hips, lift and turn, trying to keep your hips facing forward. Your shoulder is facing down. Let's hold up now and pulse here. Last 5, 2, and 1. Release down. Bring your arm long underneath you. Stack your shoulders and your hips. Top hand is out in front for support. Glue your feet together. Lift your top knee away from your bottom knee and then lower down. Squeeze your glute at the top. Keep your core slightly engaged here to prevent any rocking through your pelvis. Lower your knees down now. Lift your feet up. Keep your knees together. And then open your knee up and down. Just notice if you're rocking back here with your hips. If you feel like you are, reduce your range of movement with that knee lift. Relax your upper body. Notice if you're holding any tension here. So important to work our glutes during our pregnancy to protect your lower back and improve your posture. Last 3, 2, and 1. Release your knees and feet down. Lift your top knee up. Tap your knee and then tap your toe. So we're rotating through our hip here, tapping the knee and the toe. Your upper body should be staying still. Notice if you've rolled forward or back with your shoulder. Last 10 seconds. Last 2. And last 1. Bring your knee and your foot down. Push your knees away from you slightly. Lift your top knee up and slide your knee forward towards your elbow and then back in line with your body. Sliding forward and back like you've got a polishing cloth underneath your knee and you're just polishing a tabletop. If you'd like to add on, you can extend your leg long, sweeping your leg forward and then bringing it back in line with your body. Point the foot to come forward, flex your foot to come back. Notice if you're rocking around in your hips. Let's hold our leg long now in line with our body and pulse up and down here for our last 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and release the knee down. Coming onto our 4-point kneel position now. Bring your hands slightly forward of your shoulders, tuck your toes, and lift your hips up for a downward facing dog. You can pedal your heels here, sinking your chest down towards the mat. Find stillness now with your feet. Lift your left leg up, bend your knee, opening out through your hip, and then bring your knee forward in between your hands for a pigeon pose, bending your knee in front of you. You can stay up here, rolling your shoulders back. Or if you have enough room with your belly, you can start to walk your hands forward, really feeling this lovely stretch through our left side glute. Taking another deep breath here. And then push your hands back, coming back into your downward facing dog. Take a breath in, lift your right leg up, bend your knee, opening out through your hip, and then bring your right knee forward in between your hands. Staying up or coming forward, deepening this stretch. Take another breath in and then exhale. Let's come up to lie down onto our left side. Bring your left forearm underneath your left shoulder. Knees are in line with your hips. Lift up into a side plank. Lower the hips down. Making sure we're staying lifted away from our left shoulder. If you'd like to add on, extending your arm long as you lower your hips down, rainbow your arm over. Holding your arm up now. When our hips are up, let's lower our arm down, looking down, lift up, lower the hips. Up, twist, lift the arm, lower down. Feeling this in our left side oblique. Really bring your ribs down towards your hips and imagine wrapping around your baby with your abdominals. Let's hold up now and pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing down. Release your arm long underneath you. Stack your knees and stack your hips. Hand is out in front for support. Glue your feet together. Lift your top knee and then lower down. Keeping your core engaged to prevent rocking through your pelvis. Squeeze your glute as you lift, release to lower. Release your knee down, glue your feet together, lift them up above hip height, open your knee up, release back down. Imagine you're up against a wall. We're not rocking back with our hips or our shoulders. Last 5 like this. Releasing down in 2 and 1. Release the knees and the feet down. Lift the top knee away, tap the knee, and then tap your foot. Rotating through your hip. Last 10 seconds. Last 2 and 1. Release the knee and foot down. Press your knees away from you slightly. Lift your top knee up and sweep your knee forward towards your elbow and then back in line with your body. Forward and back. If you'd like to add on, extend your leg long and sweep the leg forward, sweep it back in line with your body. Making sure you're not rocking through your pelvis. Keep your core engaged. Let's hold our leg in line with our body now and pulse here to finish. This is our last 5. Last 2. And last 1. Releasing down. Let's come into a 4-point kneel position now. Hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Start to lift your right knee up and circle it around, making big circles next to your body. If you're having trouble with your wrist during your pregnancy, you can always come onto your fists or down onto your forearms. Keep your pelvis nice and stable by engaging your core. Reverse the direction now. Imagine you have a teacup on your lower back and it's staying nice and still. If you're feeling any lower back pain during this exercise, just reduce that range of movement with your knee. And let's release that knee down, switching to the left side. Lift the left knee up and circle around. You might like to flex your foot for this exercise. And let's reverse direction. Last 5. And last 1. Bring the knees down. Separate your knees nice and wide. Extend your arms long, reaching to the top of your mat. Chest can come down towards your mat. This should hopefully feel quite nice for your lower back. Relaxing through your belly and your pelvic floor. Let's walk our hands over to the right, extending even further with your left fingertips to feel a lovely stretch through your side waist. Crawl your hands through the center, coming over to the left side, reaching even further through your right fingertips. Take a breath in. On your exhale, crawl back through the center and then coming up to sitting in the middle of your mat. Bend your left knee and then extend your right leg long. Turn slightly towards your right leg and then hinging at the hips, fold yourself forward for a hamstring stretch, leaving enough room for your belly. Starting to fold over, feeling that lovely stretch through the back of your right leg. You can also use a band here around your foot so that you can reach further. Enjoying this stretch, seeing if you can come any deeper into this stretch on your exhale. Take another breath in and exhale, coming up, switching to the other side. Bend your right knee, extend your left leg long, folding forward at the hips, stretching out the back of your left leg. You can also do this exercise with a chair in front of you in standing. Taking a breath in and exhale, coming up, sitting, facing the end of your mat. Have your feet flat on the ground, knees are bent. Bring your left heel over your right thigh and then start to walk your glutes towards your right heel, feeling a lovely stretch through the left side of your glute. Stay up nice and tall through your shoulders and your neck. This can also be done sitting on a chair, folding forward in a figure 4 position. You might like to rock here, see if you can creep your heel any closer towards your buttocks. Take another breath in. On your exhale, release your left leg. Bring your right leg over your left thigh and start to crawl your heel in, finding that lovely stretch for your right side glute, really pushing the right knee away from you to open out through your hip. Neck stays long. Taking a deep breath in here and exhale. Release your leg. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found some relief for your lower back pain in your pregnancy. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like more pregnancy and postpartum videos to keep you fit, strong and healthy during your pregnancy and postpartum period. Thank you.